Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 4 in the NFL preseason. Right now with SBR contributor Dave Golikoff. We're going to talk about the Jets and Eagles. Dave, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, the Jets and the Eagles. Maybe somewhat controversially, Michael Vick is going to start for the Jets. That's been announced. And Matt Barkley is starting at quarterback for the Eagles. The Eagles have gone over in all three of their preseason games so far, two of them by a mile, the last one only by a little bit. The total's 44.5, though, so maybe we just ride that trend. And, the Jets, is there any kind of, is Vic going to be revenge-minded? I don't know, but the Jets are getting 2.5 or 3, so maybe the Jets plus 3 might be the right side. What do you like here, Dave?
Well, I do get the angles that, you make a good point with Vic in the revenge game. But realistically, he hasn't looked good for the Jets at all in this preseason. You take a look at how he's played. It hasn't been much of a quarterback competition. Remember, when Vic signed there, a lot of people thought that maybe Vic is going to be the starter. He has not looked like that at all. I mean, he still has his quicks, but he doesn't look comfortable as far as passing in this offense. Really, how I look at this game is, the Eagles, to me, are sort of like a plug-and-play team. You know how in college football, how Chip Kelly used to have plug-and-play? Guys would graduate one year, and then the quarterback comes in the next year as a freshman, and he's all of a sudden a Heisman candidate. Well, that's what the Eagles look like, at least in terms of the preseason. The backup quarterbacks move the football just as well, almost as Nick Foles has, and this team has scored a ton of points so far this preseason. They've lost 2 of the 3 games, but you take a look at their offense, 28 in the first game, 35 in the second, 31 in the third. The Jets have issues at cornerback. I don't think that helps them here, and I think the Eagles are the play in my book.
All right. Well, like I said, the market is kind of split. Eagles minus 2.5 is the play we can give you, and sounds like you're also leaning towards the over again for the Eagles, 44.5.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to stick with the trend. We don't have a lot of trends to work with in the preseason, but you take a look at the Eagles, their defense has been brutal. Their offense has been great, averaging 63.7 points per game in their 3 games so far this preseason. I don't see that changing much. Vic, with the motivation, probably plays a little bit better than usual for as much as time as he's in there, and I think the Eagles do their job. I mean, like I said, they're at right around 30 points this preseason. Obviously, with, Foles isn't going to play. A lot of the starters aren't going to play. But if they get near that number, you're looking at about, 15, 16 points from the Jets. I think they can do that, so I do like the over here, too.
All right, so officially, are you recommending just the Eagles minus 2.5 or adding the over 44.5 as well?
I am adding the over as well.
All right, sounds good, Dave Golikoff. Thanks.